Good morning once again, and very warm welcome to the UISS workshop on operational and regulatory challenges in DR integrated smart distribution system. So the objective of this workshop is to share with all of you the learnings and the operational and regulatory challenges we face in this particular project, which is called UISS. UISS is nothing but US India Collaborative for Smart Distribution System with Storage. So this is a consortia of 30 organizations, 15 from US and 15 from India. And the overall project is divided into multiple themes where we are having three major activities. One is the research work, which uh, is targeted to develop the next generation of the distribution system technologies. And then after the research, we have to test it whether this particular research activity is working well or not. So the test beds are the second major component, and third is the field demonstration, where we have 5 pilot projects in India and 5 in US. So with this particular workshop, our objective would be to share what learnings we have with from the execution of this project. So before starting, I would request Professor Mohapatra to please welcome the audience, and then we'll proceed.
Thank you, Ankush. I am Abhijit Mahapatra. I welcome all the dignitaries, the members or the participants from regulatory bodies, load dispatch centers, and the different utilities, and also welcome the people attending over online. So this workshop, as Professor Ankush has already explained, is all about dissemination of the experience that we have gained so far in the execution of this project. And the idea is that how the different aspects that are being worked on from the cybersecurity perspective, storage aspect, all those information would be shared. So as part of this two-day workshop, today we will have 3 sessions. The first session would be the introduction to the UISS project as such, which would be given by Professor Ankush and Professor Srivastava, and also by the guests from the US side, Professor Anurag and Dr. Sanjeev. The second session would be on distribution management, active distribution network management, and the related issues, in which we have speakers from India as well as from US, and it will be moderated by Dr. Anurag Srivastava from West Virginia University. Then we will have the lunch, followed by a third session on distribution network operation with DER and storage integration, and the role of DSO as to what all facets it will have in the Indian perspective. Again, there we have speakers from both the US side as well as the India side. After, in the evening session, we'll have a visit to a field pilot at BRPL done by Terry. So arrangements have been done, and we again request you to please be there for the physical visit. Tomorrow we'll have, so the visit, the field pilot would be followed by a dinner at Terry building. Tomorrow the session would start at 9:30, where we'll have the fourth session on regulatory challenges in smart distribution networks, followed by the last session on reliability and security issues. And the last session would be on open discussion and concluding remarks. So with that, I again welcome all the guests, participants, dignitaries, and I request Dr. Vibha Dhawan to please address on behalf of TED. Madam, you can please, if you want, can go from there also. Thank you.
So very good morning to all the distinguished participants. In fact, I just had chat with some of you, and in a way, I felt so honored that we are really fortunate to have galaxy of such eminent participants in today's workshop. Well, and of course, equally, I should say I'm honored that I'm welcoming you all on behalf of TERI. And the distributed energy resource, as we all know, are going to witness increasing penetration in the coming years in India on account of technical advantages they have in terms of reduction in losses, transmission and distribution, reduction in emissions, improved resilience, and so on. The increasing penetration of DERs, however, bring forth certain challenges which need to be deeply studied and addressed at the right level. In fact, in Terry, long back, I remember discussing that distribution losses are as much as 50% or even higher. And today, this figure has reduced drastically. So I'll say we have moved ahead in the right direction, and we need to do much more, and especially also look into reverse power flow, overload, and harmonics, Volt War optimization, and cybersecurity, which perhaps needs to be resolved. And development of the policy and regulatory framework and synergies between smart distribution network and other societal development is needed to promote a sustainable energy system transition. I'm delighted to note that the project encompasses R&D, development of benchmark systems, and rural, semi-urban, and urban pilots, which are so vital for addressing the challenges and providing hands-on experience. And it's heartening to know that one is working on rural level as much as in the urban level. So that's extremely important, because in the rural, that's where the markets are going to grow. Of course, not to say that in urban, but then they are also coming in the entire network. I'm very happy to note that the consortium of 15 plus organizations, each from India and US, have taken a deep dive on various themes, which are going to assume increasing importance in the coming years with increasing demand and penetration of DERs. Terry is indeed delighted to be part of the Indo-US initiatives started by IUSSTF and DST. And I'm delighted to say that all key stakeholders are participating in this workshop. And I'm sure that the learning from the workshop will help the project team to develop appropriate recommendations, which would pave the way for smooth and successful integration of DERs in the distribution system. My compliments to Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur, and Washington State University for leading the initiative, and all the consortium partners for their efforts in this prestigious project of DST, US DOE, and Indo-US Science and Technology Forum. So I welcome you. Good luck for fruitful discussions and active participation. Thank you so much.
So now I would request Professor M. Ramurthy to address the gathering on behalf of the Advisory Board of UISS.
Yeah. Good morning to all of you, distinguished participants, principal investigators, Dr. Vibhav Dhawan, Dr. Reddy, Tare Bhattacharya. I think I've not met you for a long time. And Ankush Verma. This is a joint collaborative project between USA and India, one of the largest of its kind, to develop new technologies for smart distribution systems with storage. Many participating agencies are there, both from United States and also in India. A lot of work has been done. As chairman of the project monitoring committee in India, I attended a large number of meetings, and I found that the work done by the different the principal investigators is commendable. I'm very happy. And at present, I hear that the test beds are ready at each center of investigation. And one pilot plant in the field is getting ready. Now the important thing is, having developed the technology for integrating DERs in the distribution system, one is to improve the awareness about the requirement of smart distribution system, how smart it should be, what is the purpose of the smartness, will it complicate the operation? And this awareness must come both from the public and also the utilities. I think there is one theme number 11, I don't know if I'm correct, that actually involves dissemination of technology developed to the users. That is the main objective of this US Assist program. Without that one here, the purpose is lost. It becomes purely an academic research. And we have been conducting this type of workshops and seminars. And this has become one of the most important topics for discussion in the recently conducted NPSC at Delhi IIT. Now, the present workshop is a part of that dissemination activity. And I'm sure that with the projection of the technologies developed by the various lectures we are going to hear from the principal investigators, slowly I think the awareness do come to the utilities, and it requires a lot of funding and investment. And unfortunately, most of the discoms and electricity boards are not in a position to fund any new technology. And that maybe, I don't know whether there's maybe a problem in the United States, but India definitely is a problem because of various democratic measures we are having forced upon the discoms by the government. So the funding should come more often so that the improvement in the operation of the smart distribution systems will take place in the near future. I wish all success for this type of activity to have awareness programs, and I'm sure that will be very successful both in India as well as in the United States. I once again wish you all very well in your attempts to develop the technologies. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Ramurthy, for encouraging words. Now I would request Dr. J.B. Reddy to please address the gathering on behalf of the university.
Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vibha Dhawan, Professor M. Ramurthy, and Dr. Nandini Ganan through online, Dr. Chitali Bhattacharya, Dr. Ankush Sharma, Professor Srivastava, and their consortium members, Dr. Sunisa, and all PMC members, and participants from academia, industries, utilities, and other stakeholders, my colleagues from DST and IUSSTF, and ES consortium partners.
Which was concluded yesterday.
I'm extremely happy to be with you this morning on the occasion of EO Assist workshop on operational and regulatory challenges in distributed energy resource integrated smart distribution systems. The EO Assist is a very important project, like a program dealing with energy, which is quite critical to both India and US for the technological development and improve national economy and quality of human life. I'm glad that commendable R&D work has been carried out on various facets of energy like energy storage, microgrid, active distribution systems, field demonstrations, advanced distribution management systems, cyber security, and DSO. At this juncture, I would like to highlight the need for indexing the tasks, demonstrate the outcomes, and disseminate the learnings and develop a roadmap for future research work. A performance indexing report should be created by the teams to assess the performance of the project. It is essential that we need to consolidate our efforts and integrate the suitable and essential technologies to build a robust, reliable distribution system which can optimize the resources, facilitating cost-effective solutions in providing quality power to the user communities as the project in the final year of the completion. It is the time that the team should now highlight the different technologies that are ready to exhibit. The optimal algorithm for particular technology should be identified and implemented wherever possible in the field pilots. It is also the time for implementation of the demonstration models, functional, and all learning should be documented. It is also essential that proper demonstration deciphering the design details, operation, and maintenance protocols and tips towards the sustainability should be integrated part of the program. Further, sustain our collaboration with the US. It would be apt to recapitulate and record accrued benefits and learnings from both sides along with seamless transfer and exchange of knowledge and technology. I earnestly suggest that the consortium may focus on the consolidation, integration, and demonstration. Once again, I would like to congratulate both India and US consortia and all the best for future work. I wish all the success to the event and hope that collectively we would be able to develop technological solutions led by industries and utilities, leveraged by knowledge of academics and our institutions from India and US for real life challenges. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Reddy. Now I would invite Dr. Chetali to address the gathering on behalf of IUSS. Please.
Good morning, everybody. I first would like to convey my ED-IUSST of Dr. Nandini Kannan's apologies for not being able to come today, but I'm sure she'll be there tomorrow. So personally, I'm super delighted to see, of course, everybody after such a long time, my favorite professors, my favorite Dr. Ramamurthy after such a long time, Dr. Reddy, we are always, we keep talking, so, but yes, he's always there to support. So yes, I'm very, very delighted. I'm from Indo-US Science and Technology Forum, so I'll just begin with giving a little bit of, kind of understanding about my organization so that you understand why we are here. Indo-US Science and Technology Forum was established sometime in the year 2000. It's an autonomous bilateral organization that is actually supported by the two governments, the government of India and the United States. Our nodal bodies are Department of Science and Technology, DST, and the US Department of State. And our mandate is very simple but strong to act as a catalyst to promote long-term scientific collaboration between the scientific communities and the scientific institutions of both the countries. So how do we do this? It's a simple thing. We identify leading edge areas that are of high priority to both the nations, right? And once we do that, we develop different kinds of mechanisms, platforms, convening activities, round tables, and you may also say something like small fundings. That's what we give. So again, after all this, the entire idea is that we have to bring the two scientific communities together, the two ecosystems together. So keeping all this in mind, coming to the JCRDC, the UI Assist project. You would all agree that energy cooperation has been the key component of collaboration between India and United States. Starting from the US-India Partnership to Advance Clean Energy, the PACE, which was held during 2009, where we saw the Joint Clean Energy Research and Development Center, the famous acronym JCRDC, its origin, to the most recent, the US-India Strategic Clean Energy Partnership. Our mandate is to strengthen our bilateral collaboration and demonstrate that both nations are committed to working together in the field of clean energy and climate, right? So IUSSTF has been, very delighted and very proud that along with DST and DBT, we were able to, kind of implement this JCRDC programs. The first phase was the one wherein we had supported 3 projects: the solar energy, the second generation biofuel, and the building energy efficiency. The success of these 3 projects actually made the 2 governments to kind of step into the phase 2. So that's how the genesis of the UI Assist second phase of this program happened. JCRDC program is basically the finest example of US-India collaboration. Trust me, any meetings DST would also second that. We explore the possibilities of, coming into the third stage because we feel, both the governments feel that this is a fantastic way wherein, the entire community, the PPP model and the way that the entire JCRDC has worked has been a successful model. So again, there's a lot of expectations. I will always come back to the same thing from this UISS team. We are bringing in the best of both the nation's researchers here for a common goal. They would be working together. And now that we are in the final stage of implementing this project, we would all agree that these last 9 months are really critical and crucial. So as Dr. Reddy actually highlighted what all are the expectations, I would reiterate that, as a funder and the implementator, we eagerly look forward to the tangible outcomes that this entire team has promised us, right? So with great, as I said, with you have a lot of responsibilities. So please, time for you as the successful pilots, policy guidelines, reports, white papers, we are looking forward to them. And these should clearly highlight the impact of the project. And not only that, we also want you to actually present the lessons that the team feels should be shared with the community. So again, my reiteration and simple, humble request, please fulfill your commitments. And with this, I would again wish you all a very best for this upcoming workshop. We look forward to listening from those insightful wherever you stand right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chetali. Now I would request Professor Srivastava to please commentate to Professor Ramurthy as a token of our appreciation for sir. To Viva ma'am. Dr. Reddy. Thank you very much, Dr. Reddy, Professor Ramurthy, Vivaji, and Dr. Chetali for this inaugural session. Now, we'll break or continue? Okay, so now we'll continue our next session where we'll talk about the introduction of the UISS project. Yeah.